So first of all, let's build one simple topology, and then we will see how to configure that thing in the ACI fabric, right? So let me draw quickly one topology. Spine 1, spine 2, leaf 1, leaf 2, leaf 3. Okay, so from leaf 1, um, on interface, let's suppose E1 by 17, my server is connected. Let's find the server IP address 10.1.1.1, and its gateway here 10.1.1.254 here. Okay, and on the leaf 3, my L3 route is connected, meaning some router is connected on this, let's say R1. Okay, and I'm running a eBGP between the L3, leaf 3 and R1, and it is trying to reach to some route which is behind this R1. Let's suppose that route is 1.1.1.1 dot 0/24. Okay, so this is how it's connected. Clear. Now let's build one more transit routing, meaning I'll connect to one more R1 here, sorry, R2. R2 here. Okay, and which is advertising some routes. So let's suppose it's 2.2.2.0/24. Clear. So my requirement is 2.2.20 should communicate with 1.1.0 as well. Also, this server should reach to 1.1.1.0/24. Right. So let's see the simple requirement, and then we will make it little more complex. This topology. So what I'll do, first of all, I need to configure 1 by 17 and this BD as well, right? So I'll configure a kind of a new tenant.
Yeah, at transit part we can discuss even after discussing these two, even the
Yeah.
external one. Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, what we are discussing is this standard 1.1 communication with 1.1.1.0, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm configuring a new tenant here. Add a tenant. Let's suppose L3 learning tenant. Okay. So anyone. Yeah. So whereof I will create later on and submit. So I configured the L3. So before configuring the tenant, actually I should configure the access policy, right? Because that will come first. So let me assign the port number to this L3 out. So this will be my let's say 1/17 only. But that is on different leaf. Okay, 1/17, but that is on different. So I need to configure two interface. One is on leaf 1/17. Another one is on leaf 1 by 17. Okay, let me remove this transit routing as of now. Okay, so before configuring anything, tenant, EPG, everything, I should configure first of all the access policy for leaf 1, 1 by 17 and leaf 13, 1 by 17. But leaf 1 by 17 is connected to the physical domain and leaf 1 by 17 is connected to the my L throughout domain, right? So what I'll do, I'll go to the fabric access policy. Okay. access policy, I'll use the quick start guide. Okay, quick start. Configuring an interface, 4-channel VPC. Click on this plus. Okay, so I need to select first switch, right? So first of all, my leaf one, right? Now I click on plus. This is the individual interface, 1/17 port number. Now it's up to me, whatever I want to select. LLDP disabled. Let me select this one. A link level policy, like 40 gig speed. Okay. Now this is connected to my ESXi host or physical host, or it's like a VMM domain or a physical bare metal server, right? So in my case, it will be a bare metal. Though, see, though the server is doing uh, uh, though the server is doing ESXi installed, or they are doing a, they are managing, they are creating a virtual environment. But for me, since I'm not attaching it to via VMM domain, for me it will be a bare metal. Clear? So what I'm saying here, maybe this server here, it is a VM here, and they are doing a vCenter or VDS or vSphere client, whatever they are doing it. But since I'm not creating this port group, the port group is creating by the vCenter team only. For me, it will be a bare metal server. Clear? So I will select a bare metal server. If it is a ESXi host, then see, if I select a ESXi host, here, right, it asks me vCenter login and password, right? Because they say, I think you are the one who will create a port group into the ESXi host, right? But what we are saying, we are not going to create. It is created by the vCenter team only. They will create a this domain only. Okay.